What's good, everybody? Welcome back. So before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you again for 2,000 subscribers, and the giveaway for that is a $50 gift card, either PlayStation Store, Xbox Store, or NBA Store. To get entered into that, all you have to do is subscribe to this YouTube channel right now, and you have to put in the comment section of any video from now, right now. So on this video would be the perfect time to do it, or up until the video that comes out on Sunday. Just put in the comment section your Instagram or your Twitter. And if you win, then I'll get in contact with you. If you don't have Instagram or Twitter, just in the comments, just say you want to enter, say you don't have Instagram or Twitter, and if you win, I will find a way to contact you. We'll figure it out because the rightful winner deserves to get what they want. But anyways, dude, the Indiana Pacers are one of the funnest teams to watch in basketball. They're just like super gritty. They're super, super good. Like, they're not a top tier title contender, but they're going to give teams fits all year long. And I'm not kidding, like playoff contention, man. A contender's going to get mad when they have to play the 5th seeded Pacers. I didn't even know if the Pacers were going to make the playoffs before the year just because the East looks pretty solid this year. But I was wrong. This team is good. So we're going to rebuild the Pacers because they got Caris Levert. Yeah, they knew Victor Oladipo wasn't going to resign, so they brought in Caris Levert in that James Harden deal. Like, that's a W because Caris Levert's on a good contract for 2 years after this year. Big W by the Pacers. So we're going to rebuild the Caris Levert Pacers, see if we can get a championship. Let's do it. Okay, so Sabonis is a beast this year. Brogdon's been really good. TJ Warren, probably going to be one of the people that gets traded, but Caris Levert is going to be on this team for the entire video because he is the focal point of this because he just got traded there. So we got to do this video. We got to do this rebuild and see what we can make happen here because Miles Turner has been in just crazy shot blocker this year. Just like defensive player of the year caliber defender, which he has been for years, but he just even turned it up a notch. And he's probably going to get traded, to be honest with you, because our big man is Sabonis, and Turner's only an 80 overall, and I think we need to do a little bit better than that. So we're going to go ahead and just try and flip him with a couple seconds, see if we can get a little bit better of a player. You know, like, I do like the thought of Clint Capella. Obviously, Capella cannot shoot. Turner can, and Sabonis isn't really a shooter either. But, man, I don't know. Because I like this starting lineup, too. I'm not even going to lie. Like, this starting lineup is nice. I think let's trade TJ Warren first and see what we can get for him. Because if we can get a good center maybe for him, then maybe we can trade Miles Turner for something else. So, we'll take TJ Warren. We'll throw in this 2023 pick and this 2022 second and see what we can get. Because, man, if we can get, like, a good big man or even, like, another good small forward, that would be huge. Tyler Hero, is that somebody I go and trade for and then put him at the small forward? Like, or maybe we even put Levert there. Like, Tyler Hero's a young player, and in 2K, he's going to be really good. We get Spencer Dinwiddie to play alongside Caris Levert. By the way, too, not a realistic rebuild. I've never done a realistic rebuild, and I'm saying that right now. So I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying this for that reason, but having Spencer Dinwiddie, Caris Levert on the same floor is just kind of like, what are you doing? So I don't know, but we'd get a first-round pick from the Nets, but the Nets are going to be really good. Michael Porter Jr., I don't mind that. Christian Wood also wouldn't be bad. We could run him at the center. We'd bring in this 2022 pick. Do we do that, though? That might be worth doing. Okay, so I'll think about that one. What was the other one I was thinking at? I was thinking about that Tyler Hero one and that MPJ one. Mitchell Robinson at first. We're not going to do that. So, Dinwiddie in a first. I could put Dinwiddie at the shooting guard and put Caris at the small forward, but I don't think I want to do that. We get Michael Porter Jr. to run the small forward. We'd also bring in Will Barton. Or else we could do Tyler Hero and Kelly Olynyk. Alright, I think we're going to do that. I don't know what happens to Hero if he goes to small forward. He's probably going to stay the same. Oh, he's a point guard in this. Oh, baby. We could run him at the small forward. We can keep him at the shooting guard. We could run Caris at the small forward. 6'6", 6'5". Okay, yeah. I didn't know they had Hero at PG in the game. Like, I know he's been playing point guard for the Heat, but I didn't know he was a point guard in the game. So that even ups his overall even more. So that is dope. Okay, so we could still trade Miles Turner for another center, or we could just rock with it. We could just build out the bench and rock with this team, which I kind of am excited to do. So let's just build out the bench. What do we need on the bench? Because obviously, you know, Kelly Olynyk, decent. What happens to Doug McDermott if he runs the small forward? Because he's totally capable of that. I think he's been a small forward for a lot of his career. 76. We might be keeping him, but we got to find out what else to do with this bench. Jeremy Lamb makes $10 million. Let's see if we can trade him in a couple seconds. Try and get a better backup wing. Will Barton. I like Will Barton a little bit more. I'm not going to lie. Robert Covington off the bench. Now, see, Robert Covington off the bench wouldn't be bad. I don't feel like I'm falling for any sort of trap like I normally do. Because Rocco off the bench is, like, going to be way more effective at that small forward spot. So I'm cool with doing that. But that means we got to get rid of... We are not starting Robert... not happening. McDermott probably got to go. And Justin Holiday probably got to go. So let's try and build out the bench a little bit more. But I don't want to make a ton of major changes to the starting lineup. At least not for now. So Doug McDermott and the 2024 first. Can we get like a backup center that's like decent? JaVale McGee's decent. That's not bad. Derek Favors would also be decent. How old is JaVale? 32, huh? Derek Favors is that's a decent option. Chris Boucher is a decent option too. And Matt Thomas, who we can flip. I think we're going to go Boucher. I think we're going to go Chris Boucher here. Okay, perfect. Matt Thomas is going to get flipped alongside... Probably throw Matt Thomas and Justin Holiday together, to be honest. So let's see what that could get us. Another second with those two. JaVale, I don't need a big man now. I could use a backup point guard, I think. So could we get... Or maybe a shooting guard, too. Backup point guard. Is there one anywhere? Get this... That trade might be worth doing just to have that pick. Payne Pritchard, Tyus Jones... what is Pritchard's... What is his potential? B+? I don't want to do that then if he's just a B+. I think we're going to go out and just make this trade. We could Trey Lyles too. Trey Lyles, or do we want to do the Derek Jones Jr.? We'll do Trey Lyles. We'll get him and that pick. I need to see what we need to do at the bench still. Rotationally. You know, we just need a... You know, TJ McConnell can be the backup point guard if we want. But we need a point guard and a shooting guard, I would say. So let's try and trade Lyles, who we just got, because I'm not really feeling it with him. We'll just trade him straight up, see if there's a decent point guard. Chris Dunn, that would probably work out pretty well. And we could maybe even run Chris Dunn at the shooting guard if we need to. Also, Javon Carter, I thought I just saw, but we're going to go Chris Dunn. And then we just need that shooting guard off the bench. All right, so we'll trade TJ McConnell for a shooting guard. Or we could run him if we need to, but we're going to try and trade him first. So TJ and this 2025 first and second, and see what we can get for a backup point guard or shooting guard. Whatever's best. I'm not seeing anything that's really catching my eye yet, but, you know, we might just be kind of fine where we're at. You know, we could always... switch Chris Dunn and just run. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go to the roster quick. Chris Dunn, he's definitely big enough and a good enough defender to guard shooting guards, so I'm cool with that. I put him at the small forward a bunch, actually, too. But this is the starting lineup and the bench now. So the bench is good. We're not running Caris Levert off the bench, though. I do like this bench a lot. Honestly, it's not bad. We have, you know, defense with Chris Dunn, Robert Covington. We have Chris Boucher, you can knock down a shot. Kelly Olynyk can knock down a shot. So can Rocco. This team's solid. I am ready to simulate with this team. How old is Caris Levert? He's 26. All right. So let's set the system. I forget who the coach... Oh, yeah. Nate Bjorkgren. So he's a brand new coach. Grit and grind system isn't really it for us. I'm not going to lie. Is there a better coach that we can get? Because I'm not going to lie, I don't know about him being a grit and grind coach. Like a balanced coach would be better. We're gonna hire Michael Stafford just because he's so good. that I don't think the system really matters what we run with him. All right, we're going to run pace and space, I guess. That's bad for Sabonis, though. I'm going to go balanced, I think. Yeah, we're going to run a balanced system. I'm going to see how it works out. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully Sabonis doesn't suffer from this system, but I don't think Grit and Grinder's really doing anything good for him. So we're going to simulate season number 1. We're going to see how this team does. And this is going to be a solid team, I think. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, season number 1 is over. We were 8th in the conference, so we just snuck into the playoffs. That's kind of an L because I thought we'd be better than that. But it is what it is. So any Pacers on any All-NBA teams? No, we do not. So that being said, I feel okay because I think that we can make the moves that we need to. But I want to check out the stats and standings and see who we need to trade, because now I get a read on it. Like, yeah, Miles Turner's probably out the door because he's not doing much for us. So we're probably going to have to trade him and maybe rely on Chris Boucher to be our center, or we'll figure it out. But something's got to change. But we're going up against Brooklyn here. We know who they have. Let's just see it on paper for the first time, though. Yeah, that is nasty. Is what it is, though. Let's see. We'll simulate the round. We're not going to win this. Yeah, we get swept. All right, so simulate the rest of the playoffs. We'll see who wins. It wasn't even Brooklyn. It was Dallas. Shout out Dallas. Luka is insane. But let's go ahead. Draft lottery. We have our pick. So we're going to keep the 17th pick, which is nice because that's our own pick. We weren't that great. And we have other picks, too, in future drafts. So I don't know if we can maybe trade up in this draft or something. But staff signing-wise, assistant GM, we're going to try and bring in Michael Williams. Hopefully the man comes in. And then trainer, Randy Martin. Actually, no. We're going to go with Nicholas Foster this time. Okay, so we did not get what's his name? I don't remember his name now. We're going to go for Owen Masters now. And we did get Owen Masters. So, NBA draft. We got pick 17. Can we move up with this pick at all? So I'll take 17 and I will take 2 picks in next year's draft. What can we get? Pick number 9 in this year's draft and Jeremy Lamb back. That's not bad. Malik Beasley in a pick next year. Pick 11 and Jay Crowder. All right, so we're going to try and focus on pick number 9 here, but we are going to... Actually, you know what? No. I don't want to give up those picks because I need those picks for trades. So we're just going to go to our pick, and we'll just see who's there. Book Knight, Josh Christopher. All right, who's the best Draft Express ranked guy? Terrence Clark, 2K ranked Greg Brown. We're going to take Terrence Clark. I think he's going to be solid. Simulate to the end of the draft. See how we did with pick 17. We got a 72. Dang, there's other people to take. I should have went with Book Knight, man. That's kind of an L. Rookie signing, though. We'll sign him. Is what it is. So we're going to accept team options on all these guys, of course. Chris Dunn declined the player option, as he always does. Edmund Sumner. He can go. I don't really need him. So, qualifying offers. We don't have any. Who do we have to re-sign? Do we have to re-sign anyone? Chris Dunn, Olynyk, Sumner. But do we have, like, the main pieces on our roster? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I'm going to see if we have any sort of money or what that's looking like, because I do not think that we're going to have the money to sign anyone. But we're not actually that far off. And, you know, like trading Turner, trading Robert Covington might free up a little bit of money. I don't know. We do have to sign Olynyk, but we ain't going to pay him no $18 million. So let's go see if we can trade Miles Turner for someone. $18 million out the door. And we'll just see by himself what the offers are. Brook Lopez, he's too old. I don't want to do it. Clint Capella, it only saves us like $900,000. Is that worth it? I don't think so. Get Precious. He's on a 1-year cheap contract. And he's already progressed to a 77. Mitchell Robinson on that 1-year deal is just too good to pass up. Yeah, we got to go get Mitchell Robinson here. He's an 83 overall, $1 million. We'll give up that 2025 first any day of the week. And in free agency, how much money would we have? We're $20 million short of like offering Kawhi something. So I also wanted to try and trade Robert Covington. So let's see what we can get for him by himself. If we could just get a good backup small forward for a cheaper price, that'd be cool. Like Miles Bridges would be nice. Anything else? Cam Johnson. Nah, we'll go Miles Bridges. Buddy Hield wouldn't be bad too. No, we're going to go Bridges here and make that deal. Okay, so free agency now, we are like 13 million short of getting Kawhi. So we're probably not going to be able to do that, but at the same time, like, could we trade somebody like Brogdon to get to that dollar amount that we need? Could we trade 7 million Boucher for someone? I don't know. Let's look. So Brogdon makes 21 million. Zach LaVine makes 19. I don't need a shooting guard though. Alexa, be quiet. Okay, Rudy Gobert might be nice. Next to Sabonis though, would it? Would it be that nice? Man, I don't know what to do. I don't think I want to trade Brogdon unless, like, we get somebody really cheap and there wasn't anybody there. So we're not going to do that. I think we're just going to have to go out and sign the people we needed to sign. And then we'll just make a few moves when the offseason comes around. But, so, who could we afford? We could get, like, Dinwiddie. Because who did we have to get bird rights back? Chris Dunn. Like, I'm okay with losing those type of people if we can get, like, a Dinwiddie type of player here. Fournier, Otto Porter, Daniel Tice, LaMarcus Aldridge. Yeah, like, let me go get Dinwiddie. We'll throw him 22 million. And see if he accepts that. Hopefully he does. Where are we at? Are we at the top of his contract offers? We are. Okay, so we're going to agree to terms with him, which is dope. Because I'm probably going to use him in a trade here. And he does sign here. So now we can bring in Enes Kanter as a backup center, possibly. And who else? Damian Lee, sure. And that's probably all we're going to do in free agency here. So, let's go to player progression. Now, I'm excited to see, yeah, people are going up still. Tyler Hero's an 86. That is solid. Levert's still going up 1. Mitchell Robinson's up to an 84. Bridges is an 80 off the bench. Yeah, so we got some people that are going to be solid. I also want to see what the trade value is of Terrence Clark because he's really not that good and he's never going to break our rotation. So trading him while he has some value might be the best move because even put him in the G League, I don't think it's going to make him better because the G League is weird on Next Gen. But yeah, I'm going to send some people to training camps. We'll get into season number 2. We'll make a few moves, and we'll try to be a contender this coming year. Okay, so the rotation would look something like this if we ran it how it is. I like it, I do, but, man, if we could somehow, I don't know what position we could upgrade, but if we can trade Dinwiddie somehow and get somebody nice, that would be huge. Or, like, what's Tyler Hero's value on the trade market? Is it good? Like, is Tyler Hero worth trading to get, like, a star? Like Ben Simmons? Like, is that worth it? Chris Middleton's not worth it. Paul George ain't worth it. The only person I could think is getting Ben Simmons would be worth it. Michael Porter Jr., that's not bad. Bradley Beal, Like, I don't know if that's worth it. So let's just try Dinwiddie by himself. See what we can get there. Maybe we throw in a pick or something. We can get Zach. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but, like, that would be cool. We could get Zach off the bench, and that would work out nicely. Rudy Gobert to be the center. Who is our center? Mitchell Robinson? Like, does this trade make more sense? And we could trade Mitch. Get Miles Turner back. Oh, man. What's the best move here? What is the best move? Zach off the bench at the shooting guard just doesn't make a lot of sense. Rudy as the starting center makes more sense to me. We're going to make that trade. All right, so Rudy's going to come in. He's going to be our starting center. We have Mitchell Robinson, probably can get traded, and we have a bunch of centers. We need to trade one of them. Boucher is going to become our backup power forward, I think, and he's an 82. We're going to trade away Mitchell Robinson and try and get like a backup wing or something. So we'll take that Spurs pick. We'll throw it with him, and if there's a solid wing out there, we will do it. Tyrese Halliburton, backup shooting guard. It's not bad. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Rui Hachimura. I don't need a power forward. There's no money with Mitchell Robinson. That's the trouble, though. So who can we throw with him? Get a little bit of money. Ennis Cantor. Robinson and Cantor. Can we get... There's Rocco again. I don't need Rocco back. OG Anunoby. Backup 3. DeJounte Murray and Devin Vassell. I don't mind that at all. Jarrett Culver, Jaden McDaniels. Nurkic, we don't need a center. Okay, so I do like this trade. I also like this trade. I think we're going to go with this trade here. And let's see what the rotation looks like and what positions we need people to play. Off the bench, we just need a shooting guard. So we can trade Vassell for a shooting guard, I think. And we should be pretty solid. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh my God. Dude, I don't like this new... I don't like it. I really don't. Because every time... Yeah, it's messed up. Okay, so who was I going to trade now? I totally lost my train of thought. Devin Vassell or Bridges? Let's trade Vassell. No, let's trade Bridges, I think. And 2026 first. We'll get a shooting guard in here. Matisse Thybulle was there. Dante DiVincenzo's there. Those are two solid options. Tyrese Halliburton, though, is probably the wave. Yeah, we're going to ride that Halliburton wave. He's been really good this year as a rookie. So you like to see that, and you like to see him on this team because, yeah, this team is nice. I'm not even lying. Bench utilization's got to go down a little bit. We're going to put it at 23. Bench depth also at 10. Okay. Yeah, this team is nice. I actually really like this team. Yeah, all right. We're going to simulate this year. Let's go check out what the rotation or what the best system is. So balance is 3.5 stars. So is post-centric. 7 seconds. Defense is not good. What's pace and space? 3. We'll probably just run balanced. But my thing is, what is DeJounte Murray doing in my starting lineup? No. We got to switch that. Give those minutes there. Okay, now we're good there. Did I get the system change or not? I don't remember. Yeah, we're solid. All right, I'm going to simulate season number 2. This team's definitely going to be better than last year. But I will see you guys at the end of the season. All right, so this season is over. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Nothing much else to say except for the fact that we won 63 games, people. So we got the Executive of the Year, the Coach of the Year. We're the #1 power ranked team, #1 team in the conference. So does that mean we're going to win a championship? I don't know, but we definitely have a chance. So let's see these All-NBA teams. LaMelo out here making All-NBA second team in his second year. That's crazy. But here are all the awards. Are there Pacers anywhere? Nah. We don't have Pacers anywhere. DeJounte Murray doesn't even make defensive team? That's an L. Okay, so with that being said, I didn't even try and trade Terrence Clark now that I think of it. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. We're the #1 seed. Let's go check out the stats here. So for this team, Sabonis is leading us. Our guy, Caris Levert, he's 3rd in scoring. Basically, these 4 guys pretty much all tied. And, you know, Caris looked pretty solid, shooting 50% from the field, 41% from 3. I like it. Off the bench, people are doing good things. Terrence Clark didn't play, but he's out here at a 75 already, so that's cool. But we do have Miami here. They got Goran, Malik, Jimmy, TJ Warren at the power forward, and Bam. So that's a good team. We're going to go game by game against this team. They beat us once. We beat them. And now we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. And we do beat them in 5 games. So we are up against the Boston Celtics in the second round. Kemba, Jalen, Jason, Grant, Vucevic. Wow, that's a good team. I don't know how we beat this team. Yeah, we got to shorten up this rotation, I think. Because that team is good. That team is very good. We'll go down to a 9-man rotation. Yeah, Badazzi's out. Sorry. Okay. I don't know what we got to do, but we got to come back from 2-0. You know, we start out pretty solid here, but we're definitely not... Yeah, we're going to win this one. I was going to say we're not out of reach, but we did run away with it there at the end. We're going to simcast game 4 as well, see if we can tie the series back up. Yeah, okay. So maybe tightening up the rotation was the best thing to do. Let's go simcast one more, see if we can go up 3-2 or if we're going to go down 3-2. They started out with the lead, but we closed the game out. And now, can we win Game 6 and not even have to go to a Game 7? Pretty close game, but now we're up by about 15, and we do go on to win by 24. So we're up against Brooklyn here. Can Caris Levert get revenge on his old team? They got Kyrie. They got James Harden. They got Corey Kispert, Gonzaga. He's been killing it in college right now. Kevin Durant and Clint Capella. That is a dang good team. But we take Game 1 and Game 2. Bro, this team is unstoppable. 3-1, 4-1. We're in the finals against the Spurs. Devin Vassell time. Kawhi went back to the Spurs. You think Kawhi's ever going back to the Spurs? I do not think so. They got Mitchell Robinson, Kawhi Leonard, Cade Cunningham. That's going to be a scary team for years. But we're not scared. We go up 2-0 on them. 3-0. Let's simcast it. Game 4. Can we sweep them in the finals? It's over. It's over. We got it. And Domantas Sabonis does win Finals MVP. That's huge. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. This one was so fun, man. So fun. I'm energized all night. This is awesome. I appreciate you guys watching. Shout out the Pacers. Love watching them. Great team. Cannot get enough of them. But I appreciate you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Giveaway will be announced next week, so get in there, guys. Also, drop a like in this video. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.